What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing another organization modification. Today we're doing it on the 4Runner here behind me, our 5th gen 4Runner. We haven't done much organization besides the Molly panel that's in the back, the Rego fabrication one. So you guys haven't seen that one, go check that out. But today we're going to be doing the dash. T4RPAM is what it's called, and it's made by Expedition Essentials. Basically, it's going to allow us to mount a bunch of RAM mounts on the dash. So we're going to have Brandon helping out today, and that's him right there with his bike. So we're going to get started right now. So right here is where the PAM system is going to go, and basically we just got to tear a couple of things apart first and drill some holes and mount it up. But they have a really good install video already, so we're not going to do a step-by-step, but we are going to show you guys just kind of like a quick version of it. But yeah, let's get started. Alright, so we're going to be starting with these pieces here. Basically they go on both sides of the dash here, so it's just gonna sit like that. This side, however, is pretty easy because it sits within this groove. The driver's side, however, kind of just floats, so you kind of have to just eyeball it. But it's a good thing that they do follow the line of the dash. So yeah, so first thing, we're just gonna mark it. All right, next we're gonna be just basically tearing this whole center section out. We're going to start with the bottom. Everything comes off super easy, and then if there is anything to unplug, you could just unplug it. But with these, just get a nice grip and then just pull it directly towards you.
Probably not that.
Alright, so we got 2 bolts right here, 10 mils. There we go. Alright, once we have it out, do we need to unplug anything?
Gotta plug everything.
Unplug everything. This should all be different connectors, so you can't really get them wrong when you plug them back in. Okay, now that we have the unit out, what we need to do is drill some holes to the side of it. So let's do that right now. Just start off real slow, that way it doesn't move. And then when it goes through, just stop. That way it doesn't go all the way through and you're drilling through everything. Alright, now we have the holes drilled. We're going to be putting the bolt and nut through it. That way it gets held in place. Alright, so we got these side brackets on, and then we also installed this top piece. That way we can mark these holes down here. That way we can drill those holes, bolt and nut them, and then finish installing this top part. But now we'll just go ahead and take this off. And it's just 2 screws, 1 on each side. So these were the arms that we just installed, and that part just goes right over it. And now we'll go ahead and drill those 2 holes that we just marked. Now that we have those 2 holes drilled, we'll put this top piece back on. Put the little screws on these side pieces, and then we'll bolt and nut these 2 new holes. Alright, now that we have the side plate on, the top plate on, what Brandon's doing now is just filing the center section down a little bit, so that way these wires can be fed down there to be powered by the radio. So we got that notched out there. That way that wire can run down. And we made it a little bit bigger so that way we can run our radio. So we're going to be running a ghost antenna just to get some more signal strength from this. So we normally run the 15-watt version of this, which is a little bit bigger, but it's currently back ordered, just like everything else in the world right now. So we'll be okay with a 5-watt because it's still better than a handheld. And then with this ghost antenna, it'll definitely give us an extra boost. I think that's like 2 extra decibels with that thing. So yeah, so we're gonna get this all wired up. Brandon's wiring the cigarette lighter portion of that, and then we're gonna just connect everything. We have the posi taps already in the wires that Brandon's working on, and we'll show you guys that in a little bit. So we have the Midland radio mounted on top of the PAM system. We have it slightly off center to the driver's side, just because mainly the driver is going to be controlling that. And then the USB we tapped into the cigarette lighter, and we tested it and it works, so we're good there. Now we just need a couple RAM mounts. This first one is going to be for our phone. The second one is going to have a little extension arm for this mic to sit on. So it's going to go click. So it'll be a little bit easier to reach, so you don't have to fully extend your arm to grab it. And since the wire sticks out a little bit, it won't get in the way. And then over here we'll figure out where we're going to put for those 2 spaces, and then we also have the cover that we need to put on to the top of that. As far as the antenna for the Midland radio, this is the one that it comes with, a little tiny one. Not very strong, but it does the job. This one comes with the 5-watt and the 15-watt, but I would recommend upgrading to this bigger one. I think it's 2 or 3 decibel increase. This one is going to be a lot better, and as you can tell, it's a lot bigger for a stronger signal. And then we actually have a mount that we made for this here. So it has slot. We're going to be able to use the holes on the roof rack to slide in, and then this hole we can unscrew it, put it in, screw it down, and it'll be tight in here. And where this is going to go, it's going to go on the load bar. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this load bar forward a little bit. As you can tell, we have room. We can move it forward, and then this is going to slide down into that. And basically it's going to be right here, slightly in front of the tent, and then our antenna is going to just stick right there. So it'll be pretty much flush with the top of our side plate, and yeah, it'll be higher up because normally we just mount it on like our hood light brackets or ditch light brackets, but higher is always better, so we're going to have it right here, and that'll be good. And this is new, by the way. This is something we made. I think there's a few other ones similar to this available, but we didn't know if they were compatible with the load bars. So like those 2 holes, for example, we can just loosen those a little bit, slide it down, tighten it up, and then we have a mount. So pretty cool. We'll have that a little bit later for you guys as well. But we're gonna finish wiring up everything, and then these are all the RAM mounts we're going to be using. This is the little extendo arm with the CB, or not the CB, the Midland radio holder, the mic holder. So it's going to slide right in there. This is the standard diamond plate with the ball. We're going to have it for our phone. This is the X grip for the phone. But yeah, RAM mount has a bunch of stuff, and then we're just going to fill up whatever we can on the 4Runner. Okay, so this black wire right here, we just ran into that grommet right there to the inside, and we just made it long enough to reach the head unit. And then Brandon just installed the ghost antenna. It's just screwed on there, and it pinches in that mount that we just installed. So that's what it'll look like. And then now we just gotta put everything together inside, and then we gotta figure out how to tuck this wire here. Now that that wire is fed down there where we need it to, we got the head unit here with the PAM system installed. We're just reconnecting everything. Like I said before, all the connectors should be different. That way you don't get them mixed up. Some of them are actually color coordinated as well, so makes it easy. Now we have all those connected. We're just basically putting it back in. One thing that we forgot to put back on is the wire cover for the back, so that way you don't see the wires from the outside. So we got that up there. So now we just need to reassemble all of the interior panels that we took off, and then we will figure this out. Alright, so we're pretty much done. I have the phone mounted to show you guys, and the CB, or not the CB, the radio mounted with the mic, with the arm. So from the driver's seat, the phone would be able to unlock, and then the mic is extended a little bit so you don't have to reach to grab it, but still have visibility of the unit itself to change the channel and stuff. And then lastly, Brandon's just finishing up some wiring underneath, just so that way we have power to everything. And this is one of my favorite part of it, is the fast charging USB. So these other two empty spots here, one we'll probably put a RAM mount with a GoPro head on it, just because we make videos, and then the other one will probably be our a Garmin InReach, just in case, you never know. So we'll have these two empty spots that we got to fill up, but we're pretty much done here. Okay guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're probably going to be doing a couple more organization mods on the 4Runner, just because we have a lot that we haven't done to the 4Runner. So we have, like, in the back, the Raygo Molly panels with a shelf that we need to fill up, and the Blue Ridge Overland Gear bags and seat panels that we need to install as well. But we'll definitely make a video of that, so you can make sure you guys check that out. Besides that, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.